POV, Independent Points of View from America's Independent Filmmakers. Next on POV.
I'm afraid that we're never going to get a home again of our own.
Two films, two tales of determined survival. From the courageous resistance in Sacha,
we are fighting for truth. When I was a child, there was so much darkness in Tibet. When someone died, we couldn't say a word of prayer or light a butter lamp to show the soul which path to take. My father told me that after the Chinese invasion, everything turned to the opposite way. Monks and nuns were forced to marry, but many kept their vows secretly. Buddhism is deep within us. The Chinese say they have come to save us from the ocean of sorrow, that in communism there is equality, and we must learn the difference between happiness and sorrow. Now, there are more Chinese than Tibetans here. If we raise our heads, they can easily push us down. We are frightened into silence, broken by the memory of past suffering. We cannot trust even those we call friends. People disappear in the night. It is dangerous to tell anyone the truth of our suffering. They want our land, but they don't want the Tibetan people. The women in our village are called to be sterilized, one by one. Those who refuse must pay a fine. They have no money, so they have no choice. When you marry, you will have as many children as is written in your fate. If you stop the spirit of a child from entering this world, you will not be reborn as a human being for many lifetimes. It is there in all the teachings. The Chinese fill our ears from childhood with the greatness of Mao. They say in the old system everything was corrupt, and these days it is paradise. They don't want us to have any knowledge of our past. When Mao died, they forced us to shed tears. Outside, we must take the name of Mao, but inside, we have the Dalai Lama in our hearts. The Chinese say religion gets in the way of progress. They think only of this life. They don't think about the next. They say when you die, you become rock and soil and nothing else. But our path leads through many births and deaths. What we do in this lifetime will influence our lives to come. This is the law of karma. My mother used to tell me that when I die, my body will be cut into pieces and fed to the vultures. Only my spirit will survive. If I spend my life collecting wealth, I will take nothing with me when I die. But if I follow Buddha's path, I will have something to take beyond this life. And I will begin to lose fear of death. Before, to shave the head was to retreat from the world. Now it is to enter the world as witnesses of truth. Monks and nuns have become the real enemy of the Chinese. The strength of our devotion frightens them. They say we should retreat to a quiet place, a peaceful place, and not cause disturbances in the community. We had no peace of mind in the nunnery. The police listened at our doors to learn our thoughts. We slept with our robes on in case we were taken away in the night.
초초야래 엄마 간거 초만 줘봤지 때문에 때문에 아나 간쪽 아니 안저샤 다 소소가 비슷도라 같이 라니어라 간쪽 잡아 아니 데마 줘보죠 콘조 고중데 다 대ян주 주된 좀 줘 안들라 가자지
When we went to demonstrate, we expected nothing but death. We are fighting for truth, and for this, we must be ready to die. The truth will find its way. We never doubt this. I felt no fear. I got strength from all the people who were killed before me. I became less attached to my own life, and courage and determination rose up in me. After all, from the moment we are born, we are headed toward death. Death is inescapable.
This so that don't do not sometimes paper can go to get to shoes like that is an one so good je Goranichi and Mates and Malaysia and that's an to see.
맨날 다스 저기 너무 안면에 야 가지대 바고 펩솔 가지대 안 빼 나가간 솜도 간까 완전 길로 열어 도스제 미망고세스 근데 복 친진 너즈제 중로샤 내가 보면 되지 조각만 말로샤 즉순에 때되어 뭐 근데 도스친라면 근데 늘 见경도 마 큐르 너무시 밀게 잡진도 긴 그 치친데 아니야 뭐데나 루도 그디 더블루로 치제로 뭐야 내 구제치
For a month and 10 days, they do not let me see the sky. I do not know night from day. When the gods have passed, I listen for a whisper, faint like wind, any sign that I'm not alone.
so chishu kebrolia ta su kyabdu su yume di kechi ndeta tije nganzon kuna chinya su kan yamar su be tangma je yongyore kuna chinya mes cheje ndese tije da ba yor cheje ne wa ni da tangya tra so ba ana wa be tulo ma bi je tulo changma khor bi je ne
kardu tu siya lanje an yume na tongja shu ala ba ya kya chu ka du jili ma nyang chu je jili kan lo gyu zu twa tu spe de lo gyu pombutan ngare lo yole pombu chen du gu stu rundu on du be de du su ba ma da shu.
It is as though I am every Tibetan, the full wrath of China upon me. They try to break us. It is our will against their might. Sometimes they give a drug which makes us dream, and we can no longer hold in our thoughts.
legu tusna de la de de chan an bi yo wa de yo de jung ko ko mi sta sola me de lo shu chen bu shi ding ge za ne so chang lo be ri ri chen ko kwa na cha sha ge bir je jung ko ri ri ku cha du de lo ni ri lo ta ya du ten bang sa ga sa di lo kyu di le din na ko ta ke shi du stand du de wi ben Don't do lot of little go to the Rungshin for Meva, the concert you are Gangway cheat while late to Yachita, Paka can Kenyan Kipcheta, conduct condensed Chema, Hakor Guam for that.
That sugar, and it name to sketch in the scan, yet I don't get anything. Chiang the case to dinner, not just to do the Lord Chesney silver. To do so, I'll do the Lord Judas and Lord Chung Sofa, but the Lord needs silver.
The one who tortures me is made to believe that what he is doing is right. He must stay blind to my pain in order to carry on. At the end of the day, he returns to his family. With arms that beat me, he embraces his woman, wraps loving arms around his child, protecting her with his strength. No one can escape the consequences of their actions. This darkness will not last. Like all things, it too will change. In the solitude of our cell, we imagine ourselves in meditation caves, high on the roof of the world. Our enemy is our greatest teacher, teacher of patience and compassion. Our imprisonment, our greatest test of faith. Through the force of my prayers, I ask that those who imprison us be freed from the darkness of ignorance, that the clouds which obscure the truth give way to clarity. After such darkness, it was painful to open my eyes to the sun. I was dizzy under the glare of the sun. For many days, I was surrounded by fear. After our release, they sent us back to our villages. They made our home a prison. We were forbidden from wearing our robes. They ordered us to grow our hair and get married. They said only those who truly loved their country could remain as nuns.
다살레전 통미마 간반나가 주루 주세 내게샤 대같이 한가도 간바다살다 레데가다 안드 공화 좀 몬폴레시 몬폴레전 다 처런지 좀 마레스 나탄다요 마레스 디좀 마레라다 한가도 겐나다 상미마게 디사 콤파티널로 디좀 한가도 모시바달리 디좀 아 델레도 그런 가라선 딱 미마던라 예차라지 다 칸달라선 다른 보러 미서 데사 메잖아 야치 gond아마다 로ンジェレ 이게 디좀 말로이 말로잖아 다 다른 버전이 개발되니 마요 그래서 미기 산사 미기 레고요 레고 잘래잖아 우리가 간지 진이 좀 보용더라도 다 소소 나요 말하던 게 더나 년유매잖아요 안한테 수수 보고 수인 안테잖아 자산 데서 깨지 기라 제베 깨지는 서가 토야면도 바 뭔가 고고 얻어가서 어떻게 그잖아는 건조기 어제 가시게 문제지 라과티 가시 공부한테 칸을 도로 좀 깨지면서 된다서잖아. 건조기 왔다. 다저 소소 짜라자 도로라서 그는 가서 just 치고 와서다 쭉 돌리는 당기 죽고 저거 자리 되는 용도 너로를 채우면 나가 산지 반에 채우면도 뒤지게 됐어.
At first, I was angry at all the birds, all the plants, and all the animals. Then my anger spread to all living beings, to all the 6 realms of existence. I tried to imagine what would happen if we fought a war with the Chinese, causing confusion, thinking something good might come of it. Such thoughts entered my mind. But in war, it is not only the humans who die. All the living beings, all the birds and animals and insects suffer along with the humans. This I remember. The path of nonviolence may seem long and tiresome, but what is a single lifetime in this endless cycle of birth and death? The teachings of Buddha are deep like an ocean. As anger and hatred arise, I pray that the minds of the Chinese become gentle and calm, that through love and compassion, those who are drunk with delusions, lost in the darkness of ignorance, acquire the wisdom eye to see what is right and what is wrong. May all living beings be free from suffering.
Stay tuned for tonight's second film, No Place Like Home.
My name is Barbara Faye Wilson, and I'm 10 years old. I'm afraid that we're never going to get a home again of our own. It scares me. I mean, I wish my family was together again. Just us. Me, my sister, my brother, my mom, and my real dad. I get tired of packing, going to a new place, everything. We might even leave tonight. It scares me because I'm afraid that we're never going to have a home again of our own, and that my sister might not ever come back. Because that's another one of the reasons that we don't have our own home, and my sister won't come back because of that. I get mad at myself because I think it's my fault.
In the last 6 months, I have moved 7 times. And that's only been since November. Since the end of November. I've moved 7 times, and that's a lot, since it's only been 2 months, you know.
You know, and I try to mingle and to be with, you know, to fit in. But it's just like I've always the outsider, you know. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing it to myself or I'm just so used to it, you know, that's just the way I fit into it, you know.
it's not that bad at all because it's not like we're homeless or nothing. We just, you know, we have to rent our own motels for right now. You know, we have to pay $600 a month. You know, it'd be just like renting a house, except for we got to stay in a motel.
What grade are you in now?
Gosh, I don't even remember. I quit going to school. I don't remember. I think I'm like 10th, 11th. I forgot though. I don't go to school no more.
I've only had 2 birthdays with my mother. I mean, without being in the foster home, I've only had 2 birthdays with my mom. I was 7 when I came up.
Where was your mom?
In prison.
And how did you find out that she was going to go to prison?
My daddy told me.
What did he say to you?
He said, your mommy's going to prison and I'm going to take you as long as I can, and then your mommy might get you back.
Well, when I actually went to Purdy, I was 28, no, 29 when I went in. But from 25, from age 25, all I'd been into was jail. Drugs, guns, you name it, we did it. I was put down as habitual criminal. I have got no good memories as far as back as I can remember. I've got no memories back, you know. My mom, my dad, you know, a child being molested, raped, and not having my mom even care. And it was all bad, violent. You know, I was lashing back out. I was a loner, total loner. I had been hurt, you know, beaten up a lot. Just everything just built and just got all scrambled together, and just, you know, and I was taking it on everybody else. You know, I did to other people as the way that it was done to me. You know, when I was growing up, that was my anger. I got my anger back out. But I hurt a lot of people. You know. What does Barbie want? I think Barbie wants a steady life, you know, to where it's a normal, routine life, not a lot of moving around, and not something that she knows that is going to be there. And she's made a couple different comments. Mom, I don't have a dad. You know, I don't have a dad.
Well, I kind of miss him because, you know, my daddy, he's my daddy. My daddy's my daddy, but just because he beat me, he beat my mommy and my Bubby and my sissy, doesn't mean I can't love him anymore, does it? But, you know, it's kind of sad that he did that to us. But, you know, in a way, I didn't like it, but in a way, it was his way of showing us. This is what he said. It's a way that he said, showing us that he loved us. He beat us.
Do you believe that?
No, but, you know, I told him I did because, you know, he's my daddy. You know how daddies are, don't you?
Does he have any contact with Barbie?
None.
How do you think she feels about his absence?
She don't care. She don't care.
You don't think she misses him?
No. Because he was never a father to her. Never. Finally got into Seattle housing, and I'm going to be packing up tonight and moving it tomorrow. I want to stay here. I really do. Now I got to pack it all up again. I hate it. I'm dreading every step of it. I hate having to move again.
That broke my arm. First David just goes, what? I hope not. My arm already broke the last time.
My kids. My kids are very important to me because so much has happened in the past, in the back, in the background of it, that I've lost a lot of time with them, and just to protect them, to make sure nobody hurts them ever again, the way that they have been hurt. I personally have never hurt them, but some of the times, like, Barbie's dad, to me, that's my fault because I put them into that situation to be hurt that way.
So who's this person who's arrived that you've ever known?
My daughter, Donna. Beautiful daughter.
It was peer pressure. And my mom didn't like my friends or my boyfriend. So I left and moved in with him, and then broke up with him, and I moved in with my friend up in Marysville. And had been gone for 4 months. All my friends and everything talked bad about her, and I kind of went along with it and pretended that I didn't even like her, didn't care about her because she didn't like my friends. And then I moved back in because I tried to pretend that I didn't love my mom, but I knew I did. So I moved back in.
What do you think it would take for your family, for your mom to get back on her feet?
I don't really know. Just gotta get support from us kids, though, to show that she can do it.
What do you mean? Do you feel responsible?
No. Just if we give her a little bit more support, she might be able to do it.
Do what?
Like, go out and get a job and pay the bills and be successful.
I went there and you weren't there no more, and I said, oh no. So I just wondered where I came in at, if I was still available to rent a place. Or...
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I can show you where it's at because it's different from the first one you saw.
Okay. And I need to see if you could write me out a contract, or what it was going to be. like what the rents would be, what the deposit is, what everything is.
Okay.
And you know that one hide-to-bed couch thing that with that one apartment that we seen? Like if we had like so it could be fixed to a living room and to to a bedroom at the same time.
Okay.
You know, like we fold it up. That would be.
Okay, and this carpet's not in good shape. It's being wrinkled, so we need to probably replace it.
Yeah.
And I want to paint the apartment. Other than that, so you'll probably be ready around the 5th.
Around the 5th, okay. So then I guess that would get it, but if it's not, then, you know, if you don't, you know, if like something delays, then, because I have until the 6th right there where I'm at, unless I have a statement from you saying, well, it's going to be a couple more, like the 8th or the 9th until it's
he'll be ready.
Okay.
He'll be ready on the 5th.
Then I'll be ready to move in here on the 6th then.
Okay, I think the 5th is Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Friday's the 6th.
Right, yeah.
And like I say, just if we can work something out on the deposits, that's not a big deal. And since you're moving in on the 5th, we can probably prorate the month. So we'll work it out.
This is where my brother, this is where we cook. This is where my brother sleeps. This is my teddy bear. This is where I take a bath and stuff. Towels, toilet. This is where my mom sleeps. This is where we watch TV. This is where we sit. This is the messiest closet in the world. And this is where I sleep. He has to cook the bacon first. I can't cook it. But I'm cooking the egg.
Once a month, I get $624 from welfare, and that's aid to dependent children, and I get 300 food stamps.
I know how to put bacon in. I help Mom all the time.
Shut up.
No.
Yeah, this right here costs us half of what my cash money is. You got no money for extras, you got no money for nothing.
How much is the rent here?
My rent is $300 a month, unless you don't pay by the 3rd, and then it's $25 extra a month.
All right now, Barbie.
You scared the crap out of me, David. There's Mom's egg. One.
What do you get for $300 a month?
A box. I get a box for $300 a month. I get a roof over my head.
When I first met you, do you remember what you told me you wanted more than anything else?
To have my family back together again.
And what's happened since we met?
My sisters come back.
You also told me that you blamed yourself for her being gone. Did you ever tell your sister that or talk to her? What did you ask her? What did you say to Mama?
I said, Sissy, is it my fault that you ran away?
And what did Sissy say?
Sissy said, I love you too much for it to be your fault.
And how did you feel when she spoke to you about that?
Better.
And have you heard from your dad since we met you?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I don't remember.
How did you hear from him?
He called.
Did you talk to him on the phone?
Uh-huh.
And what did he say?
That he wants to get back together with Mommy again.
And what did he say to you about you?
That he loves me and he misses me.
And what did you tell him?
The same.
And have you heard from him again?
No. She said he'd call back, but he never has.
Would you like to see him again? Even
I don't know.
what would be the big part about seeing him again?
That I would have a dad.
What might be the hard part?
That Mommy and him would fight.
It's my wish. Just for her to be happy. To grow up right. To meet somebody nice. Just to be happy. To be herself. To just be happy.
When you look at the future, Barbie's future, what do you see?
I don't know. I don't know what I see.
I'll be like my mom. Be beautiful. And I'll be like my sister. I'll be beautiful. And I'll be smart. And I'll have lots of freckles. The rest I really don't know.
Check it out.
What's the date today, Barbie?
I don't know.
Try February
6th.
7th? 6th.
6th. February 6th.
Where are you?
Show's Motel.
What city?
Seattle.
What state?
Vancouver.
No, this is Washington.
Washington.
What country?
Asia.
Asia.
What country are you in?
Seattle.
United States.
America.
Yeah, what planet?
Jupiter.
U.S.
No, what planet are you on?
The whole thing. What's that called? The whole thing that we're on.
We're on Earth.
Yes, I'm on Earth.
Tired of having a one-way conversation with your TV set? POV presents Talking Back. We want to hear your point of view about our programs. So get your camcorder and talk to us.
POV became a soapbox.
I was shocked, appalled. I think it was very, very inspiring.
Excellent.
I liked it.
Then stay tuned to POV. We may broadcast your response. Please keep your comments to 1 minute and send them on home video or by letter to POV Talking Back, P.O. Box 750, Old Chelsea Station, New York, New York, 10113. POV Talking Back, P.O. Box 750, Old Chelsea Station, New York, New York, 10113. If you're online, drop us a line. Talk back to POV via email, pov@pbs.org. Talking back as American is watching TV. And now POV is interactive. Connect to online dialogues and resources through bulletin boards, mailing lists, and POV's new website. For information, email povinfo@pbs.org.
Watch Body, Mind, and Soul, the mystery and the magic of Dr. Deepak Chopra, tomorrow night at 8. Stay with OPB. Charlie Rose is next.
Major funding for POV has been provided by the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation to increase public awareness of independent film and video, the National Endowment for the Arts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by annual financial support from viewers like you. For a free viewer's guide to the full season of POV, please call 1-800-688-4768.
This is PBS.